Hello there, YouTube. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're here in the Dreamlifter. Because you're going to come back out and do the walk around, I'm just going to put all the covers and pins because we are going to be getting the aircraft ready and we're flying it the rest of the way to Snohomish County. So this aircraft arrived with us last night from Nagoya in Japan, and we're now going to take it the rest of the way. In fact, I can be really fancy here. And just say, can I have some the stairs, please? I'll just say Swissport. Basically, I just want someone to bring some steps up to the front of my aircraft. They're bringing steps in. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like I say, you're going to do the walk around whilst I wake the aircraft back up. So this is the Boeing 747-400 LCF, or AKA the Dreamlifter. What does that mean for us? Well, the Dreamlifter is a 747 with basically the middle top bit redone. So this is designed to carry parts for the 787. I can't remember what's actually built in Nagoya in Japan, but it's auto flying down to Everett, which is where the final assembly will occur. So we are, like I say, got the 747. It's just such a pretty aircraft, isn't it? And I've got the steps extended. Does that work? No, but what we'll do is just do that. There you go. And we're in the cockpit. Oh, we said you were doing the walk around, mate. Right, let's think about how we need to work this thing up. Battery on. Cover close, please. Okay, it's closed itself. We'll get both of those on. We'll get our ADIRSs to align. And we'll do our fuel pumps. I'm going to turn those on now. I've basically got a memory flow for how to fly this aircraft, and that's what you see me doing right here, right now. Everything else is going to stay in that position. I've done my flight plan just using the built-in avionics. What the fuck, game? What the fuck? Reset that. So we're doing Anchorage. I believe it was 1.5 that we were expecting. 2, Snohomish County. Find the route. There you go. Now, previously to me doing this, I actually do not think any of you enjoy watching with me just transcribing this into the FMS. So, here's what I'm going to do. We should now cheat, but you prefer it. We're departing 1.5, there's an Anchorage 1, that is actually about right. That's basically climbed to 4,000 feet. Legs, that's fine. So,
runway 7, our Korean Air 256.
just cheat a little bit here. There we go. So that is that set up. I'll hide the stick for now. So that's loaded up. That is all loaded. What we'll do now is go to my initial page and we'll do this bit. So your fuel weight reserves are actually going to be set at 25 in this aircraft. No, not 25. It's 15. Cruise flight level. It's flight level 380. No, it's actually 360. Sorry, that's what this aircraft is pronounced fit for.
Anchorage Tower Cafe, tree 502, 18 miles, west inbound ILS runway 7 our approach.
Cafe Tree 502 Anchorage Tower. Altimeter 29er. 906 cleared ILS run.
No. I'm going to do our thrust limits. I'm not going to derate at all because I don't think it's a particularly long runway here. Do flap 15. CG, I believe, was 18. Yep, a 15. Even better. Fine, flaps 20. 138.141.157. Works for me. Alright, that is us ready to boogie. So only thing we need to do is 157 plus 15 is 167, 172 knots. It's going to be our climb away speed. And we're on the airfield here. Oh, that's cool. They've upgraded this to feature the taxi charts, basically. That's cool. So it's a turn left, taxi down to the end. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to set it to 20 miles on my range ring because I don't really care about that. So yeah, the good thing about the stand that we're on is we don't actually need to get pushed out of it. We can just taxi straight forward. But there's icing all over our wings, so I want to fix that before we go places, do things. So what we'll do is GSX. So we are boarded, so I don't actually need a pushback, but I do need de-icing.
The icing
Yep.
vehicles are coming now.
Thank you kindly. Because otherwise my flight control surfaces are not going to be working very well, and I'm going to basically go flying off the end of the runway. They'll blast my wings. I'll put my anti-ice on one as soon as we start the engines. But yeah, you can see it's very cold out there. The aircraft picked up some icing overnight. As it's sat here, the outside air temp here is -10. So what we'll do, I'm going to start my APU up. I'm not going to turn on any of the bleed systems because we'll gas ourselves otherwise. But where's the APU? That can get armed. That's the... Oh, supernumerary oxygen. So that's the oxygen for our third pilot if we had one, which we don't today.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Yeah, fluid type 1, please.
We begin treatment now and observe. Fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
So they're going to start that. I'd probably want to move the tug, although the stairs, sorry, because obviously we're done with those, but I don't think GSX understands that, so we'll just gloss over the fact that he's there. In fact, we'll do it from this side. Get the nice rising sun. We don't actually have any visual effect. He's doing the flight controls, he's not doing the wings yet, to be fair to him. We've got 747 freighter taxi in front of us. I love that they've got the high loaders here and stuff. I'm not using that part of you today, sorry game. Yeah, he's taxiing, so it's a left turn, and then an immediate, so it's a, actually no, it's actually going to be a right turn off stand. See, because I can't taxi through that brick wall, but he can. So it's a right turn off stand, right turn, right turn, right turn, 230-degree turn, basically to get away, and then we'll go up that end of the airfield. We could go all the way to airplane reference, or stuff like this. See, I'm trying to get like the thingy in, but... But yeah, obviously last week we flew the A330 Beluga. So it's only fair that we go to its American cousin this week. Thing is, it's to a point that there's no visual moisture in the air. But yeah, we'll move in the anti-ice systems, just even for weight. Since they're not actually going anywhere near the rear hat portion of the aircraft. Where's my APU on this thing? Yes, I don't fly 747s very often. Deal with that.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. Anti-icing code is fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I'm disconnected. Good day.
Right, logical flow pattern here. I know you're just screaming at me through the comments right now as to where that APU can. It's a roll switch, isn't it, on this? What the hell? Engine, ignition. Well, I've come the entire thing. IRS, power. Interesting though, there's no APU bus to connect here. Has this thing had its APU removed? Am I just tripping balls here? That would be kind of cool, but also, what if I need more generators? Yeah, because that would be it. That would be the APU part of control. So they've removed the APU off this thing. Huh. Well, that's a fun lesson that I've learned today. Okay. We're going to tell the game to basically want to clear the GSX facilities. So I'm going to just say what we'll do is prepare for push and departure, which moves everyone. No, we've just had that done.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
And then, yep. There we go. That cancels the pushback. So what I'll do is because I don't think we can connect. Let's check our packs. Engine stand. I haven't got airflow going through now. Yeah, but there's no APU draw on there either. So we'll do control easy for the engine starts. This is a really in-depth video today, isn't it? And it's like control. Oh, it's turned all my de-icers on. That's good to know. I didn't turn those on, I don't think. But as I've done that, all the ice has disappeared, which is a. Oh no, it hasn't. It's come back. No, it's disappeared again. That's a shame. It's never saw we don't have winglets on this 400. That means there are now two variants of the 747-400 without winglets. The 400D and the 400 LCF, large cargo freighter. That was always my hack for Anchorage. That's an absolutely sweet fuck all, hasn't it? It's a 300. It's a classic. Basically, the points where you get anything, as long as you said the right variation of it, you'd get it. So, for example, pilot book. I'm not doing that. I just want APU power, please. I'd love that. Ooh, it's fun. I like that. I'll turn that off for now. I'll put the belt up sign on for the one mechanic we've got flying with us today, like I say. Right, how do you start this? How am I supposed to start this thing in the sim? If I just do, I'll do control easy again. Yeah, because that's put everything on again. That's just in flight mode. Drop, pull. Oh, I just had to do that. Yeah, because the Everett's got no duct pressure, so how are we rotating engines? if there's no air to spin them. This hurts my head. But we are getting a startup. You can see it there. Oh, there you go. Brakes have come to life now. So yeah, I've got 2 good starts. And then, why not? Hit 3 and 4 at the same time. I'm going to do a check that my beacons have turned themselves on. Yes, good. I'm going to turn my taxis and turn-offs on because I'm taxing off on my own. Strobes will stay off for now, and everything else stays as put. Okay, we've got engine stabilizing, I guess. And I'll do my initial altitude is 12,000. 10,000 will be fine. And what's our initial vector on takeoff whilst that engine stabilizes? 201 degrees. And then we'll... ...201 degrees, 172 knots, flight directors, flight director. And auto throttle, I'll arm it, but we'll not touch anything about it until we go onto the runway. But that works, so parking brake comes off. External power will get disconnected before I start moving, because apparently that's going to be a thing now. There we go, and we said it would be a right-handed turn. Whoa, this thing feels like it weighs something now. I'll let that 408 go in front. Oh, would you look at that? I refuse to taxi that way because the game will crash me. And I also refuse to use the inbuilt ATC because I just hate talking to a robot. This thing, I don't know how much of it conveys on camera, but I am literally easing it around at 9 knots. No, wrong turn. And it feels like I'm wobbling massively. And that's the first time I've felt that in a 7.4. But I mean, it makes sense. You know, we are quite high off the ground. There will be more roll and stuff. Yeah, we'll reset that actually. We're going off 1.5, so I'm going to taxi to the end of it. Oh, he's taking off from... No, he's changing over then. Cool. But yeah, so Anchorage, obviously it's in Alaska. For those of you who don't know, this has been a tech stop for years. for most of the big airlines. Trying to get my map up. Where's my map gone? There we go. So if we think of this on a sort of global scale, if you're coming over from, say, Japan or Hong Kong or Korea or anywhere like that, you come over the top and then down the other side into America, or the Americas, I should say. An interesting little note as well is, see, there was the Korean Air that went missing / was shot down, took off and went westbound, and they basically didn't change from the heading select departure that we're doing today to the LNAV. So just flew in a straight line and ended up entering Russian airspace and getting shot down because, lol, the Russians. And yes, I know people died. I'm not laughing at the fact that people died, but also Russia. Not much offset up here. Oh, it's not working. Fair enough. Ugh. So I need to set my auto brake to RTO. It's TARA already, which is kind of fun. And that'll be it. So everything else is set. So takeoff briefing. Will abort takeoff for any reason below 80 knots. Above between 80 knots and V1 will abort for an engine fire, failure, or other reason that we can't take the aircraft into the air. Above V1, whilst we won't be aborting, the only reason we'd abort is if the wings fell off. Above V1, we'll take the aircraft into the air, continue on runway heading. We'll you declare the Mayday or the PAN as appropriate. I'll continue to fly the aircraft, and then we'll get to a safe altitude, and we'll work the checklists. Any questions? And obviously, if we need to return to the field, we return back to Anchorage. So tap the toe brakes. Make sure those are still bound correctly. And I'm going to enter from this taxi point here. No, actually, we'll go to the end. Why not? Actually, no. Sorry, I'm being indecisive. I'm going from here. So a quick little tappy tap of the toe brake. Tappy taps. Tappy taps. And as well, I've got to remember that the nose wheel's behind me. So there is visual ice build-up in the corner of my windscreen there. I think it's just part of the windscreen that isn't heated, because all the anti-icing is on. Yeah. See that down there? Hopefully it's just a bit of snow that's remained and it's going to basically blow off as we get airborne. Right, entering the runway for takeoff. Landing lights. And flaps. Would help if I had those deployed, wouldn't it? Oh dear God, Ella. Like I say, it's about a it's 1,500 mile flight from here, so call it sort of 3 hours, maybe a little over 3 hours, down to Everett. Okay, 40% thrust stable. Let's go. We'll be fine. Stabilizers within range. Crap. Hello. And V1, commit. Rotate. V2. Jeebus. That was close. Positive right landing gear coming up. I want to quickly look at the external camera just because this would be really pretty. Oh wow, the icing's back with a vengeance. He's burning down. 18 years of rolling. Right, we are at an appropriate altitude to now vector and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Heading 201, select until 4000. Use command left on the autopilot. Oh dear God, oh. Flitch. Please flitch. No. The aircraft is taking in mind of its own as to what it's actually going to allow in terms of flitch maneuvers, which is fine. VNav, LNav. We'll just go to... Well, I'm actually on course here, as you can see. I just don't believe what the aircraft says, basically. If we do... And then put Zimmer over the top. And execute. And we'll do our turn on course now. And we'll go to flaps position 5. Command left. LNav. My God. Why doesn't this aircraft just climb like everyone else does? Alright, dear God, please climb. There we go, though, the lovely scenery of Alaska there, as the sun rises. Yeah, because it is about 10 AM now. I forgot to set my chronometer. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh well, we'll run it. I should start timing, I think, now. Probably won't, though. We'll see. Let me fly up the fjord here. That's immense. I don't understand why there's so much ice on the aircraft. I did have the aircraft de-ice. I don't know if it's because I didn't use the in-game system to do it, and I used GSX instead. And what's that attached to the top of my aircraft? That there and that there. Oh well. And now we are rocketing to altitude. Look at us go. Okay, now that we're clear of the aerodrome area, we'll turn our landing lights off. Thank you. Turn-offs, taxis, and oops, there goes the strobe light. But yeah, we are absolutely punching it out of here. So we are now going to basically spend the next sort of 3 hours navigating... Come on. Sort of down the Alaskan Panhandle, and then we, for a short period of time, sort of Kevner, well, so YJQ, I believe, will be the first waypoint into Canada. We then go right over the top of Vancouver. Is that Vancouver? Yeah, that's Vancouver, British Columbia. No, it's not. Is it? No, that's Vancouver. Yeah, because that's Hook Bay and stuff up there. Yeah, so over the top of Vancouver. Then we come down on sort of Bellingham into entering US airspace, sort of Bellingham area, and then down into AWOC, ITP, and then we'll just drop straight into the end, into Everett, in Washington State. And we'll just continue our climb. Just tell the aircraft it can climb again, basically. I don't like the externals this flight, but the internals, that looks good, man. The aircraft will shortly climb. No! Landing it up. No. Okay, off isn't a valid position on this aircraft. Fun. But no, aside from that, we are done. That is us en route. I got 11 knot headwind today, which is fine, I guess. That text string's fabulous. You know what, aside from all the artifacting and whatever's going on down here, this is class. Anyway, we're going to call that video there, folks. I hope you guys are having a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the landing into Everett. See you guys soon. Bye.